Hi everyone, we're going to be looking at Chapter 5, Section 4 about bonding in metals this time. We're talking about the properties of metals and alloys and how they compare, and how do metal atoms combine, and how does that metallic bonding result in the properties of metals. So metallic bonding, it's when metal atoms combine in regular patterns in which the valence electrons are free to move from atom to atom. So this is how metallic bonding is going to be different than ionic or covalent bonding. If we have solid metals consisting of positively charged ions surrounding by a loose sea of valence electrons. So those valence electrons are moving constantly from metal atom to metal atom. And the sea of electrons is what gives the properties for most metals. Malleable because the metal ions can be pushed out of position and those valence electrons can be moving around very easily. They can be flattened out and changed. So if we're looking at this, for instance, a microscopic, if you will, drawing of it, if a hammer strikes it over here and then just pushes it shifts. It's able to apply that force all the way through, and just because these are held so loosely, these electrons here, it's just moving around and shifting. And if this was a copper ion, and then the electrons were out here. So because of that sea of valence electrons, or sea of electrons there, it allows them to conduct heat and electricity very easily, and it talks about how they can be very malleable and ductile, being able to change shape, and also their luster. So ductility, we should know, is the ability to pull out into a thin wire. If it's very ductile, we can make something that is made of a wire and it doesn't break, like this little statue here. Luster is the shininess. All of this is because of gold, is what they use here for a astronaut's face shield, and its property is luster, but that's all because of that sea. And then electrical and heat conductivity here. On a motorcycle, you want to sit on the seat that's the plastic part, the leather part here, the seat, but you don't want your legs or any part of your body to touch these other metal parts, because they are hot. They're conducting heat. They're conducting electricity. So that's about it. Very short. We're going to go to this URL now. Make sure that you understand that this right here is a capital O, not a zero, just like it says. And use your Pleasanton USD.net account to access it.